So what should businesses be doing to foster those relationships and make them strong?
Well, it's all about content. You know, it's massively about content. The way that you that a brand, a business will engage with its client, you know, even whether it's consumer or business to business, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't make any difference. The connecting on a level of content, it's deliver content to people. So that content can be in various forms. You know, it can be video, it can be obviously things that are very visual. It can be things that are read. The younger generation and obviously the future purchasers read more than any other generation has done in the past. You know, we may think that our children aren't, are playing on the mobile phones and the computer and their iPads, and they're not watching the news on the telly, or they're not playing out with their friends or whatever. But you've got to think about what they are doing, and what they're doing is they're reading, and they're reading about all sorts of different things. And businesses that want to engage with those generations, as I say, that are going to move into their future purchases, need to flood them with information, because they're so driven by reading information.
That's not going to come naturally to every business. So how would you advise a business that they can deliver that content stream?
Well, it's horses for courses, and of course there's lots of different businesses, lots of sizes of businesses. You know, so at one end, what we're starting to see is that in terms of delivering content digitally to individuals from an advertising or marketing point of view, those budgets are starting to compete with TV advertising. You know, we all know the statistics of more people are starting to look at the phone or look at a tablet, laptop screen than they are the TV. So, but at the moment that starts to drive purchases, huge companies' advertising budgets are going to shift towards delivering more and more content online, because that's where it is. So the more eyes that are hitting it, the more it's going to do. So, you know, at that end, that's how it is. At the with smaller businesses, you can engage in content in a whole different level of ways. You need to write content. You need to communicate with people more online. I had a recent experience in New York where I was hiring a car to pick me up and take me places. The preferred method of this company was based out of Berlin, serving the whole world, lots of different cities around the world. They push you, without realising it, they push you down to WhatsApp in terms of communication. And it might sound something really straightforward, but it's a different way of delivering content. It's not phoning me up, it's not sending me an email, it's dealing with me on a one-to-one basis. And there's a company in America recently that's had a huge investment, which is basically a call centre operation, but it's to do with its instant messaging call centre. And there's lots of technology to come after this. But it's that instant interaction with people which is becoming more and more important. So in a very roundabout way, I'm saying that you don't realise how content gets delivered. You know, we can talk about writing articles, writing blogs, attracting people in what we would call a funnel with content, and nurturing people through a funnel in towards a buying decision. By delivering with appropriate information at an appropriate time. But to get into that way of operating, you need to make it part of your life, and communicating with people instantly is communicating with your customers instantaneously is just becoming so important and so expected from business. People want things now, and as the younger generations move through, that'll become more and more important. So you should start doing it now. You know, business should be thinking about how they can. Once they get into that mindset, the whole delivering content to people digitally, putting information out to them, pulling them through to buying decisions will become natural.
And you mentioned about almost the theory of it coming full circle with the personal contact again. Do you find that that's bringing the Silver Surfers and the other generations into the mix again, that they're actually feeling comfortable in that environment as well?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, the older generations, their activity, so the Silver Surfers, but their activity online is increasing and increasing. and they still have the same loyalty as the younger generation do now, and I say everybody has, but their loyalty, where it's previously been to individuals and people, and has shifted to physical things like loyalty cards, and quickly moved away from that, is that loyalty with people is still there, and through content and through information that's delivered digitally, you can build those relationships back up. With the younger generation, it's a lot about personalities, it's a lot about endorsements, but with the older generation, it's about knowledge, it's about experience, it's about personality, and those things can be achieved through digital content.